Hey guys, I'm Grant Owens here with my friend Timmy Skelly.
What's up?
We found music for his very first radio interview.
Sure is.
Right before your new single drops, Scars.
Heck yeah.
Right?
Scars.
Yep.
February 10th.
February 10th. We're so excited for it.
Sweet. Me too.
You've become family at We Found New Music, I must say.
Yeah.
You know, you bring the family vibe and you bring the full band live. If you haven't had a chance to check out Timmy live, he brings it all out. If it's whether it be just him and a guitar, he brings the funk, or if it's horns,
Funk.
Drums, guitar, bass, a little bit of everything.
Shebang. Oh yeah.
Let's start with the new single, Scars. Tell us about it, and then there's a video as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've had like this song done for what feels like forever. Like just been sitting on it, waiting for the right time to like get it out where I felt like I've done enough stuff, like We Found New Music, and like been able to kind of get my music out there. Because this is like my solo debut, the first thing I'm releasing as a solo artist after like years playing with a band. And the song just means a lot to me. It was basically, I wrote it at the time of a breakup, which I feel like all artists are constantly like breaking up and writing songs about it. Mm-hmm. But when I was going through the process of writing the video, I sort of like, through like drafts and like trying to figure out what I wanted the visual world to look like, I kind of stumbled upon a whole concept for an EP. So like this is the first of 6 music videos, we're calling them short films, that will all tie together to make like one cohesive short film. And the project itself is called Till I Love Myself. And it's a lot about like, I felt like I was kind of in my relationship projecting some of like my own issues and insecurities that I hadn't really worked out with myself yet. Like my scars, you know, my emotional scars and mental scars. And I had to like get that right with myself before I could love somebody properly. And that's kind of like the whole theme of the EP. So yeah, and the video is pretty zany. I'm like definitely kind of like a goofy person. So it's like I fall in love with a mannequin, and it's like our love story and the traumatic ending. And the character in the video's name is Terry Breckenridge.
Okay.
And so he's one of my 5 alter egos throughout the EP that y'all will meet, Terry being the first. And yeah, I think people will really dig it. It's really fun.
And you came up with all that yourself, with the different ideas, the alter egos, the mannequin.
I did, yeah. I was a creative writing major in school, so I always knew that I wanted to have some sort of like outlet as a writer as well as a performer. Because obviously performing is my passion, singing is my passion, playing with a big band with like horns and saxophone and everything. Like, I just love that. But the written element was always something that I was super drawn to. So being able to like fuse them in the first project feels super just natural to me. So yeah, I wrote and directed the videos and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things coming out for you. So I'm sure you're thrilled to have it finally come out.
Oh my gosh, it's thrilled doesn't even.
And then the live show, you think you'll still be bringing horns out and the whole band?
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely like within the next year want to get going on like a tour, and it'll be difficult to get all 8 of us out. But I mean, if we got to run a bus and get everybody out there, I'm not touring without saxophone and trumpet. So I just feel like brass brings such a different element to a live show, and that's just like what I grew up loving, like Earth, Wind & Fire and the Isley Brothers, and just like bands that had that element, you know?
It does feel that way with your music, that you're channeling some older inspirations.
For sure.
And yeah, Earth, Wind & Fire, you said. Who else did you say?
I said Isley Brothers.
Isley Brothers.
But like Aretha, like Teddy Pendergrass. I mean, the list goes on. Al Green, Bill Withers, like.
Right.
Even like Hall & Oates, Michael McDonald, band like the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan. All those bands I just grew up listening to. My mom is a singer. She's a worship singer. And so I grew up with her just like singing around the house and dancing to like Whitney Houston and Earth, Wind & Fire. And
amazing. My
my dad was a big like fan of jazz and of R&B. And so I just like grew up with that. And I think that definitely shaped my music for sure. Yeah, undeniably.
Excellent.
So.
Well, the single Scars, and looking forward to the forthcoming EP. It's titled Till I Love Myself, and it'll have a accompanying visual element, as you just mentioned to us, portraying the journey of self-love and recognition.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So Timmy, Skelly, this is just the beginning. Please come back many times. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you have so much more on the horizon for us. Thank you so much to Timmy Skelly for joining us on We Found New Music.
Thank you, Grant. Thanks for having me, man.